there.
Hey all, this is Sir Nebula, and I've been playing X4 Foundations for a few weeks now. Here's what happened in my third week. I did a bit of work on the story mission with Dal Busta, but it was bugging me somewhat, so I took a little break from it.
How's it going?
It felt like it was kind of jerking me around a little bit.
What a pleasant surprise.
I'll come back to that later once I have more income streaming in from my factories and such. Something that was really neat was watching a freighter come in to deliver parts and watching the station actually get built. And it was extra fun because it took me a while to figure out how to get traders to bring the supplies that I needed, because this is kind of a remote area. So it was really cool and rewarding to see this giant freighter come and finally drop off the parts that were needed. Even though I did need to scrap some of the base later. I did some little combat missions with 2 NPC ships that I owned flying alongside me, and that was really cool. So my overall focus for the week was pretty much working on building my income and making factories and figuring out how all that stuff works, because I definitely was having some problems figuring out how to get them built and everything. But where I'm at now, let's see, so I've got about 3 million credits. I've got 3 different factories, and I will talk about one of them, which was kind of a mess. So I've got the player one, and I made another factory up in Hatikva's Choice because it's kind of a crazy area and there were a lot of Xenon coming in over here. I really want to get some funds so I can start buying some defenses and make a bit of a fleet to protect from the Xenon and such. This is the player headquarters at this point. This is the station that I've added the most onto, and I've got silicon wafers, energy cells, and refined metal, and that's what I'm earning on. So that's the main station that I've been putting stuff into. As far as all my fleet goes, I basically have a few different transports and miners, mineral miners mostly, and they're all pretty much working for my stations. You can see I've got a lot of them on my main station here, and I'm trying to build some rapport with Holy Vision and such, so I've got some miners down in there. I also started building a new station way out on the edge of the map, and it was kind of like a late night, poorly planned thing that ended up being a bit of a mess. Overall, the idea was to set up a Navidium mining station that I could then use to store and sell the massive amounts of Navidium that I would be mining in this area. But I'm starting to understand that Navidium reserves are usually quite low, and in this case they dried up really fast, and so I had to abandon that whole plan. This also ended up being a dangerous area for Xenon, so that's something I really should have checked before. So I ended up just using this as energy cell production and keeping it for now until I have more resources to protect it. I'm just not going to mess with this. That's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate all my subscribers and folks commenting on videos as well. It's been really awesome. I'll be back in about a week with more of X4 stuff going on, and I'm also playing a lot of Elite Dangerous right now, so I've been posting about that, and I will have videos about that coming up very soon. Thanks, goodbye.